Overnight, 12 alien spacecraft suddenly appear around the world. These massive vessels, standing 500 meters tall, hover silently just 3 meters above the ground. But what's truly unsettling is that after their arrival, they show no signs of activity whatsoever. Governments worldwide go on high alert, establishing 100-meter quarantine zones around each ship and setting up temporary bases inside these perimeters. Through observation, they discover that every 18 hours, a passage opens at the bottom of each ship, as if inviting humans to enter. After much deliberation, governments decide to send teams of experts from various fields to determine why these ships have come to Earth. As the team's linguist, Annie feels both nervous and excited about the prospect of communicating with extraterrestrials. Wearing thick protective suits, the team arrives at the ship's base. The military places them on a lift platform with the ship's open passage directly overhead. As the platform rises and they enter the ship, a military officer tosses a glow stick to test the environment. Surprisingly, the stick lands directly on the vertical wall of the passage. The military explains that the ship's gravity differs from Earth's. They then make a small jump upward and land firmly on what should be the wall. Seeing this, the rest of the team follows suit. With some distance still to go before meeting the aliens, the team reaches the end of the passage, where they encounter a white light screen. Military personnel begin setting up observation equipment and release a canary. The bird hops around actively, indicating the presence of oxygen. When Annie asks the military commander where the aliens are, she notices him staring intently at the light screen. Following his gaze, she sees 2 octopus-like shadows appearing behind the screen, the ship's alien inhabitants. Though startled, Annie summons her courage and approaches to communicate. The first session ends with little success beyond recording some alien sounds. Meanwhile, outside, the ship's arrival has sparked panic, with people believing the world is ending and riots breaking out. Annie knows she must establish communication quickly, but she can't understand the aliens' language. Then, a writing board gives her an idea. She recalls how parents teach babies to read and write. During the second visit, Annie brings a small blackboard. She writes the word human and points to herself. To her surprise, the aliens vanish upon seeing the word. Has she failed? Annie feels a wave of disappointment. But then the aliens return, using an ink-like substance to draw a symbol on the light screen. Clearly, they've understood Annie's intent and responded in their own writing system. Everyone is thrilled by this breakthrough. Annie quickly points to physicist Jack beside her, indicating he's also human. This time, the aliens draw 2 symbols. Annie realizes the complexity. The same concept can have multiple written expressions. They'll need to proceed slowly. She begins teaching the aliens her name, but their response symbol looks nearly identical to the previous one, with only slight curved variations. Jack thinks they haven't understood Annie's meaning. After a moment's thought, Annie starts removing her protective suit. Jack is alarmed, but Annie explains that the first step in communication is sincerity. The aliens can't see her, so they don't understand she's introducing herself. Annie approaches the light screen and places her hand on it. Sensing her intention, the alien responds with its own gesture.
And now that's a proper introduction.